This is an intentional effort, not from only the exotic echo, but to also say this, that this message goes out to every individual and society and organization in the state of Nagaland, in every part of Nagaland who is making an effort to revive this art. So it is not just Exotic Echo who is doing this. There are a lot of silent players who are doing it beautifully, but unfortunately they have not been made visible, or they choose to be visible because they want to focus on the art without getting too much attention. But I want to take this opportunity to speak on their behalf with this common thought and vision that we all share together, even as for the departments as well. That as stakeholders in taking care and reviving this art and safeguarding as people, it is important for us to handhold this together. And it is on this note that I would like to welcome everyone in this room, irrespective of the positions that we hold, that we all, as members of the community, we continue to support the artists, we continue to support the products, and it is here that I will be giving an opportunity to the first recipient of this capacity building training, where we have a compliment to acknowledge a master weaver who has been doing a remarkable work, and we want to say thank you for continuing this art and having innovative thoughts in reviving and also making it relevant to the people. Today it is an honor for us to open up our space, being from the Directorate, from the Department of Art and Culture. We have this State Museum also, and I feel she has approached the right department to have a launching program here. And this is something that the department has also been working on. Last year we had a program that also a screening of the Where Cotton Flowers Grow documentary film that was financed by our department, and also by the program was produced by the Take One production house, and Guru also was the producer there. So that was a very successful program, and so we have also been, from our department side, we have been trying in little ways to help revive our traditional art and culture also. And today, as we are having this program here, we are very encouraged, and with the kids, 20 of them that have come here also, that they will be able to at least learn something about our culture also by visiting the State Museum. And I'm sure this will have make a good impression on the mind. As they grow older, they'll remember back to this day where they will have this competition, this launching of this program also. So this is it is a great honor and an encouragement for all our officers and staff also. You know, in this journey of reviving the loinloom, our backstrap loinloom, we have very few people who actually have the heart to talk about it, to document it, and even go to the extent beyond themselves to write about it. And this selflessness have been seen in this dear friend of mine, who is not just a professional, but also somebody who does extensive research, and it is based on facts and findings in the ground. And when I was searching, and it has been a dream, and I thought that it would be the best moment during this launching of the program to recognize weavers who are exceptionally, exquisite in the way they do things. And overnight, after I reached out to Sophie and many other friends, to name a few whom they recognize and can identify, Sophie helped me finding this person. And that very night when I read her profile, this thought came, and that was to really identify them as intentional artists. An intentional artist, in my definition, and I'm sure you would have in your definition, is someone for me who actually dreams and breathes passionately and sincerely with a committed heart. And we'll take a group photograph. Thank you.
Now that he is here, and people have said about immediately putting the arts into good use. As you see today, we already have a plan to inaugurate this project that she has been pursuing. So, congratulations to you, and we hope that through this, you will be able to help so many other young people, especially the women and the children. Because as time progresses, we are running out of options, locations to pursue. Weaving is something that even our department has been trying to pursue, in the sense that in the recent year, we have sent some proposals to the government of India, seeking some schemes which will promote both the handloom as well as the backstrap the loinloom. So we do not know when this will get through, whether it will be approved or how long it will take. But we are hopeful that we will see something of this also. And if it does come to, then definitely all the graduates, should I say, that the students that graduate out of this city, we will definitely find ways and means to help them also. And then help them not just in legal ways, but to set them up in such be able to the extent possible where they are able to stand on their own feet. And also we will build universe collectives and things like this, universe societies, collectives, and where women can get together and we will go for better and more production, so that we will be able to at least cut the market with our own traditional. The designs will not be fully traditional, but things that are woven here, using our own raw materials, using new designs, which are appealing to the eyes and which are appealing to the public.
Okay, so I would like to call in for the warping. That is the first step of that we would like to go forward with. So for the warping competition, I would like to call upon Hasabula and Sukula to please come.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
Stop.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, stop. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
Next one. They're all very shy.
Via Puride, Amakan Magi, Via Puride, Arokitabato, Palpora Puride, Aro Monite, Amakan Puria, Ladikina, Amakan Kikija, Putite, Dinkamukanbi, Mokanbi Purisabo, when I try Pure, Amakan Mature Purine, try Pure, Aro, a heart to the Amakan, a heart to the Ayapun, my lad, the country, Shabo, Quina, Kitiba Galide, Kitiba Amakan Kushi Paina, Mokanke, Amni, Indian Group Parishe, William, Takambi, Kushi, Wijai, Indian Labias there. Aro, it took Moi itia saman bi ulok sample animal dikhawa koina sample bi itia anina se atu khan stinging nettle la hi bisha se moi pura khan saishe gule stinging nettle la saman hi bishi anishi achito bi stinging nettle na koina gas kala saishe gule 5 6 nishina takiwo itu kami gas agar lagi dikasih kami kan saya oh kita bujiwa kulebi bujiwa palu itu kan saya sekule so bi kulebi sih dupai kulebi isi nama itu hard ase aru kamu dia gas itu saya sekule so mau lebih boleh kaya lah ase aru itu kan luide kulebi itu kan luide kulebi kuina boleh kaya lah itu bi kipo dam na thakani sina ingabi habijai manghambi rubi inga heart purina manghambi dun paina purala ajikali jo odo dam ase puna itu la tetu ase puna sam manubi puni wa bhaya se aro jani wa bhaya se
So this particular project that has come through the Chief Minister's Innovative Fund, which was accepted, this is totally focused on capacitating children and women on the loinloom, or traditional Naga traditional weaving. And this is a year-long program, so we are going to 5 districts, namely Kohima, Meluri, Noklak, then we're also going to Beren, then we're going to Peg, and any other district, aspiring district who would be interested to take this capacity training. So we are the implementing agency, and this particular initiative is of Exotic Echo. And we wanted to do this because we've been doing this for the last 15 years in capacitating more than 500 weavers. And we wanted to also advocate and also make women aware of their rights, especially on the weaving sector, because there are so many schemes that is meant for the artisans, but it is not main known to them. So this is also an opportunity to collaborate with allied departments who are for women empowerment, but also these schemes are implemented to the right beneficiaries. So we wish to be the gap, bridging the gap facilitators. So we designed the module in such a way that children of any age, starting from 7 to 13, that is the best age to learn, from the basic. So once the basic foundation is built, we are also not saying that these children or women who are learning are being capacitated should become weavers. But it is also with this idea and intention that our traditional loinloom does not die. So today we see a lot of vocational activities going on. Why not our traditional art? Why not basket weaving? Why not weaving? And to be honest, this is a dying art because women have stopped weaving for various reasons. It is not just how women are quoted, oh lazy as a there are many factors. Today, if you speak and interview artisans from different age groups who have been continuing the art silently, some on a commercial basis, some on orders, there are varieties and categories. I think we need to spend more time with our artisans and share the stories. And from there we will get to know what we can do, rather than pointing fingers that, oh, Mikey Manu lazy as a. But with this modern technology that is also coming in, it is becoming a challenge with innovation that is coming in, with digitalizing. I'm not too much on digitalizing because if we don't protect our patterns and designs of our traditional designs, this can be commercialized in large scales which you cannot stop big production houses. That is where indigenous people like us are going to be at the losing end. We are also talking about modernizing. So I want to take this opportunity in this platform that when we digitalize, number one, and when we want to popularize, we need to keep in mind, is the community benefiting or it's the individual benefiting who is doing it. So a lot of times you will see individuals promoting community work or the community name, but they are profiting for themselves, and the community at large is left behind. So I think these are some of the things we have to be sensitive, mindful, and ask the right questions. And this is debatable, I'm telling you, because a lot of people will say that nobody is picking it up, so I'm doing it, so you should be grateful to me. But I think it's the intention. And artisans should be given platforms to voice out the good side, the bad side, and also areas where they want to improve and grow. And it is safeguarding our interests only. And as indigenous Naga community, I think it's very important to respect each other's culture. So if I'm Zeliang, well, I am Zeliang, and I take an Angami shawl and I cut into pieces because I like or I have a better idea to present it. I think it's important to take and seek permission from the community that I have this idea, would you mind if we can collaborate? So I think taking permission doesn't mean it will be a yes. So the rejection should not be taken negatively, and the promotion of our culture should be done in the right way, because today we will see a lot of our celebrities and popular figures are fusioning our attires, and people are confused which is authentic and which is not. So I think through this platform we are also trying to educate many people who are wanting to promote our culture, but we want to say that these are the do's and don'ts and we must respect, and there's a thin line for it. So through this project we want to also collaborate with departments like as such we have done today with Art and Culture, which is the right platform, who has been safeguarding at the same time promoting and preserving through documentation, and also through the Women's Resource Department, because they work with women of different stakeholders. So we look forward women and children who are capacitated and will be receiving the seed money through a model, a business model that they will be designing. They would also get ample opportunity from different departments to handhold and also to grow and become sustainable in itself. And perhaps our other intention is to safeguard the interests of our community and our natural resources, because there's a lot of sense of exploitation that is happening where people are taking credit of identifying our natural resources, which has been there for so many years, but they seem to say that, oh, we found it. So I want to take and say that some of us are waking up. So I hope that this waking up and awakening will help others to be mindful of their community, and every community has a right to say not to misuse the natural resources and traditional attires, and that doesn't mean that we are being regressive. A lot of people have quoted us like that we are being regressive, we are being too strict, but our traditional attires have meanings, have our history, our sentiments are involved, and it's not a cloth that can be made into a sofa cover or something to be laid out on events. And I think this is something that our people also need to understand. Our traditional shawl is not for tablecloth. It is not a table mat. It is not a doormat. It is a heroic and also a history storytelling. And unless we respect that, nobody's going to respect that. So how we tell our story is very important. So I hope that helps. Yeah. So we're looking out for 100 weavers in 5 districts, as I've mentioned, and this is only for the interested children and women, potential weavers, and people who have experiences. So for example, skilled weavers who are good in mekhala making and shawl, they do not know how to do cushion covers and table runners. So that's diversifying the art of weaving into other products. And many of the weavers who know and have learned how to make table runners and cushion covers don't know how to do shawls or intricate design. So every skill set is different. So we want to catch hold of the potential weavers and also see how we can amplify them in areas where they need to learn. So it can be design thinking, it can be weaving, learning from the base, it can be about natural dyeing, it is also about using natural yarns. Like today we have Kekuwe, you know, she is a master weaver. So we would be using her help in facilitating sessions where she can educate weavers on how to use nettle. Another thing we want to educate is that you cannot take away the natural yarns from the indigenous community. You can take the final product, you can place orders, but not in rock, because that is very something to be questionable, you know, and we've got limited products for that. So natural yarns, how do you use that? So Exotic Echo has been working on growing back our natural cotton. So a lot of these weavers as farmers have been able to work between agriculture and weaving, and these two goes hand in hand. So it is through this training we would be capacitating children how to grow the plants, at the same time learn how to weave, produce, and also have a thinking, design thinking from a young age. So it's not necessary a person has to become a weaver, but it is to have them the foundation as an indigenous woman, you know, from the Naga community, that we know something and I'm proud of something. So it's part of your identity. I think there's a huge identity crisis. So today I'm wearing a mekhala, or maybe all of us are wearing a traditional attire. Most of us don't even know what we're wearing. So I think that's where the base of education starts from.